Hello and welcome. This is me playing Minecraft on a server. If you enjoy this, do say. By the way, I am narrating because my microphone didn't work, or it still doesn't work. But if you like that, do say. And if I should have a camera on or not for the next video, also do say. And like always, do say what I can improve on to make these videos better for you. Other than that, enjoy. New beginning. When I looked around this world, I saw nothing except snow. Knowing that, I decided to go gather wood to start my beginning of building a house somewhere nice. After breaking the tree down, I wandered around this desert-y biome, Iceland, and just had a look around. Now, I never thought about building a crafting table, or just gathered more wood. After collecting the logs from the tree, one of them got stuck on the leaves. It's making me to break them. But after that, I decided to continue walking to find a base for my area, remembering that I should make myself some logs to make myself a crafting table. After making the crafting table, I continued walking on. Realizing to make pickaxe or axe, I decided to make myself some sticks to create myself my pickaxe and then my axe to chop down more trees, hopefully. After breaking my crafting table, I decided to wander again without needing to collect any more wood because I've apparently got plenty. While wandering down this mountain, it was getting dark and I saw a zombie, thinking I can take it out. But I was wrong. 3 hearts and I almost died. And then I heard a skeleton, got scared with only 4 hearts remaining, and ran away. And I'm almost dead. With my 1 heart remaining, I ran for my life, without even batting an eye on any mob. While I was running, I thought I can take on that spider, but I was wrong, and died, and spawned in a cave. Not knowing where I died, I decided to take a different route after I got out of this cave, of course. After getting out of the cave, I decided to go a different route because I didn't know where I died, of course. So I decided to collect some more wood. After collecting the wood, I did hear a skeleton, quickly looked around my surroundings, and then I decided to make myself some logs to make my sticks and a crafting table to make myself some weapons. But a zombie got in my way first. Defeating the zombie, or trying to at least, getting shot, I ran away because of the skeleton. After losing the mobs, I ran out to the open, trying to find a nice spot and looking at my coordinates to see where I am. And while I was running, I looked behind me to make sure there was no mobs. Realizing there wasn't, I quickly placed my crafting table down and made myself some weapons. After that, I broke down this tree. After chopping down the tree, I decided to cut down my crafting table to head back out. But forgetting to make myself a pickaxe, of course. And then I was going to head out after I made logs as well. and then I headed out. While I ventured across the snow, I noticed a ruined portal that had a chest, but it wasn't nearly completed, the portal. But turns out the chest was looted by one of the other people on this world. Not knowing that something else was about to happen to me, I was about to starve. With only 3.5 hunger. After collecting more resources and heading out through the snow even more deeper, I found a nice area to build a temporary base. I dug a 2x3 in this wall, planning to turn it into a nice farming area. After making the farm, I noticed a nice dip into the mountain, where I decided to make my little temporary base. Digging through the dirt, I've met myself with some weird granite block, it looks. Digging down a few steps to get myself a nice, about a 6x3 base. While I was mining, I found a cave. Being curious, I saw iron, and I wanted it, so I dug a bit more to get to it. After I collected the iron, I decided to head further inwards, or up, should I say. I found coal, got scared by the zombie, and I decided to try to kill it the best I could. After collecting so much coal, I decided to make myself some sticks to get some torches to light up the way around. After hearing and then also seeing a zombie, I decided to attack it the best as I could. It got a hit in me, and then a baby zombie came out of nowhere, trying to attack me. After almost dying from a zombie and a baby zombie, I went back into the mine to finish up collecting some of the coal, to get as much as I could to smelt the iron. After my mining trip, I decided to head back to base with only 2 hearts remaining. While I was going back, I got killed by a zombie, spawning back at the beginning. Trying to find my way back to my base, I looked at my coordinates and tried to figure out where I died. After finding my way back to my death, I collected all of my stuff, and realizing how dangerous this place is, I decided to collect my stuff and complete building my base, and then deciding to find somewhere else to have a permanent base. After I got to base, I looked at my coordinates to remember where I went, and I finished decking out my base, moving everything inside and building some equipment. And then I decided to head off to a random direction to find a place that suits me. After sailing across the sea, I noticed an island that I liked. I headed over there to see what it looks like. And the outline looked not that bad. I thought I can make a deck if I make this place. And then I found this area and sheep. I first wanted to find the white sheep to murder them for their wool, but got distracted by a zombie. Knowing that I died in the past by a zombie, I was a bit more careful than normal. After killing the zombie, I took a bite out of my pork chop, realizing the area that I was standing in was the area that I would build my house. But the main thing I wanted to do was get a bed. So I looked for the safest place that had sheep and stole 3 of their wool, leaving 1 for a farm in the future. When I got home, I decided to quickly make myself a bed and place it down. After I placed the bed down, I went to sleep to set my spawn point. So if I'd never die, I always spawn back at base, never needing to find it. When I was doing this, I decided to start thinking about moving very shortly, soon. But right after that, I grabbed my iron and decided to start making myself the armor, or the rest of the armor that I had to make. And then I was ready to set off. On my way back to the island, I decided to make my base here. Very quickly. So, when I decided to make my base, I quickly started chopping down some oak trees to start the house. After only a small amount of deforestation, I began to build the house. The house is finally built. All we have to do now is go to bed.